Hi guys, so I wanted to show you this tweet from Business Week. It's a shocking statistic. It's 25% of New York City apartment renters haven't paid since March. 25%. This is a huge number of people who haven't paid rent since March. This means that these people will eventually, when the pandemic starts to ease in the US, these people will have to cough up this money. Now, of course, many of these people have been laid off their jobs. They have been furloughed. Some of them have received a pittance from the federal government, $1,200 or something like that, to get by. But that's not going to cover this rent. So you're going to start to see a large number of people defaulting on their payments, not being able to make these payments. This is going to start a cascade. You can see here the doors falling like dominoes. But this is what's going to happen. People are not going to be able to pay their rent. They're going to be kicked out of their apartments. The owners of these apartments, some of them are paying mortgages with this rent. They're going to foreclose on their mortgages. They're going to lose their apartments, and this is going to start a collapse. Once this pandemic ends, unless there is a mechanism put in place to rescue renters or to rescue property owners, you're going to see a collapse in the property market. And then a collapse in the property market means a collapse in the economy. This is almost guaranteed to happen unless the federal government step in and protect renters and property owners. But I don't see that happening. This is not something Donald Trump considers important. I think he is more concerned about protecting people on Wall Street. Recently, to deal with the pandemic, his Treasury spokesperson has talked about presenting further tax cuts to deal with the pandemic, to get people back into restaurants. Instead of actually making it safer, convincing people it's safe to return, they're talking about more and more tax cuts. This is their approach to dealing with the pandemic, tax cuts. It's their approach to dealing with all types of problems in the US. Just give companies tax cuts. It's a ridiculous approach, and it doesn't actually deal with the underlying problem. The underlying problem is people are afraid to return to businesses. But on this part of the news, unless there is some financial support for renters or for property owners, this entire house of cards is going to collapse. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. Why not become a Patreon and enjoy access to our Discord server where we share news, chat, and have some fun. If you become a patron, you can also make video suggestions on topics that are important to you. Check it out via the link in the description.